Evan to fuck off. I'm sure that was a joke, but I'm glad you're enthusiastic. Thanks, Evan. Hey, everyone. How's we doing? Are we good? Am I clashing with Finn? That's funny. Just have a Facebook for you, Dan. You only have a Facebook account to watch my live shows. I hope it's good enough. Jeez. Make yourself some tea. Yeah, Joanna, go ahead. I haven't even tweeted it yet. Let's have this little moment where it's just us for a minute. There's no people from... So, oh, Louise is feeling flaccid. Thank you. I haven't even asked how you're feeling yet, but it's nice that you told me that. That's Hi. Yes, I'm good, Eliza. Okay. Or is that Eliza? Eliza Thornbury. I guess it's Eliza. Eliza. Who am I talking about? Did anyone watch The Wild Thornberrys? I guess whether you did or not, you probably know who Nigel Thornberry is. Or if you don't, you know what noise he makes. I think we all know what noise Nigel Thornberry makes. How would you articulate it? Type into the chat what you think the Nigel Thornberry sound effect is. Tough one to think of. I'd be quite impressed to meet the guy, Blarg. Is that what you'd say it is? Meow, said Bailey. Arg. Yeah, I'm going with Blarg. Yeah. Brittany said, ah. That's probably the closest you can get. Yeah, Nigel Thornberry is probably my top 10 memey things that have happened. Okay. Well, this has been great, but I'm gonna tell everybody that this is happening now. Sorry to spoil our intimacy. I love it when you go to tweet something and it's like, sorry, we did something wrong. And then you go to your profile and it's like, you've tweeted this 8 times. It's okay for you. You're probably just like, ugh, but I'm like, oh God. Hi. Hi, everyone. How are we doing? Our private moments are over. They are now. Our private moments. Do you like me? I'm in hoodie mode today. It's freaking cold. Forgot to turn on the radiator earlier and I came back from being in town and it was like an igloo. You never told us it was on. How are you here? I do it most Tuesdays at 9 unless I say otherwise, so you should just presume that it's happening. Hi. Dan, no one wants to chill with you. It depends. Does that mean, like, get cold with me? You seem awfully pale. It's just the MAC light is like a giant, vibrant thing of death in the room. I can turn a lamp on. How exciting would that be? Let's watch Dan turn a lamp on. It sounds like tampon. No, let's not go there. We all thought you were dead. Well, because I haven't tweeted for 12 hours. I'm not one of the people that tweets lots. I only tweet when I have something... Well, it's debatable whether what I say is interesting. But, you know, I think that there's some point to it. I'm not like, I felt like sneezing, but then I didn't sneeze. That's not the kind of thing. Zach W. said, I made him use Blender. Hopefully to troll people, not to find love, because it's not where you go to find love. How was your man period? That's over. It was a weird one-day thing. It might have been caused by Mexican food. I'm not sure. If you didn't hear, I was editing my video on last Friday night, and then I just started dying for some reason. Because I haven't done a live show since then, have I? No. Well, obviously not, because they're on Tuesday. Way to count to 7, Dan. But yeah, I got my first period. If you're interested in that, last week, which was inconvenient, to be honest, and I just sort of like laid on my sofa horizontally on Photoshop, cutting out various ridiculous things for my video, which was worth it in the end. But how are we all? Someone said it's their birthday soon. Happy advanced birthday. Although, if there's 6,000 people in the chat, it means that it's probably about 200 people's birthday right now just watching this, so happy birthday to all those people. That's probably like completely wrong maths, but I'm not going to even go there. Where are you bleeding down there? No. Oh, were you bleeding down there? No, I wasn't bleeding. It was just internal. Maybe I was internally bleeding. Maybe because I didn't have a vagina, it didn't leave my body. Maybe I just have... Where does it... I don't want to prove my ignorance of the inward workings of the female anatomy. Guess the female organ. So many uteruses and wombs, and where do I go? Ovaries? Yeah. You know Bing. I've met him a couple times. I'm not part of his YouTube crew, though. I turned 6 4 days ago. Hey, Xiao, who's 6? Is that how you pronounce your name? Xiao. Zhao? I'm watching you instead of doing my German homework. Nicht gut. That's the extent of my German. Are you impressed? You should be. Do I qualify? Let's discuss this now. I'm being like, are you sick? No, I'm just wearing a hoodie. Am I allowed to wear this? I only went to the university for 1 year and then I dropped out to become an internet hobo. So should I be allowed to wear the hoodie? Because it's not like I really represented them. Am I? I represent a dropout of the University of Manchester. Yes. No, you are a fraud, sorry. It's not whether I look good in the hoodie, it's whether I morally should deserve to wear it. Hello, Daniel. No, said Iris. In short, basically, no. Heard of the real sport of Quidditch? Of course I have. Just wear it, said Victoria. Red suits you though. I know, everything I own is black and white. And then I have a freaking purple t-shirt and a multicolored t-shirt. Which will kind of... Hey Dan, Rihanna's new album sucks. That's because Rihanna makes an album every 4 months. I doubt that much passion goes into them. She has great singles though, doesn't she? It's kind of the point of... Dan, your hair is getting long, haircut soon. It is kind of, isn't it? Kind of. Well, you say long. If you watched my YouTube videos 2 years ago, that was long. Not going back to that again. Last book you read? I don't know what the last one I read was technically. I've read a bunch of things that probably aren't technically books. I want to read Looking for Alaska by John Green as my next book. No, don't cut your hair. No, when I say shorter hair, I mean just I don't want to look like a Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. It's not long now, and it takes so long to get my hair cut. I'll probably get it cut like 3/4 of the way through December. Wow, my hair, so interesting. Wow, let's all talk about it. That is the best book ever. It ruined my life. A lot of people say that it like changed their life for the better. I feel like from what I've heard about it and how much my capacity for infinitely loving everything about John Green goes, because I do infinitely love John Green quite a lot, I feel like it will probably be my favorite book ever and change my life. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll be my Christmas book. I'll be all my family will be opening their presents and I'll just be crying into a Kindle. Hope I don't get a Kindle. That'd be pretty wank. Oh, you're not supposed to keep these. Just so you know, it was just in my jeans pocket and I never gave it back. Oops. Hey Dan, it was my birthday yesterday. What did you get? Are you coming back to Orlando soon? Yes, next playlist live. If I'm invited, which I hope I am, which I probably am. So how's we doing? Where's your Oyster card? It's like a meter over there. Don't make me get up. I just ate, so I'm like a walrus that's just sort of beached. I'm like a particularly fat sea lion at the moment that's just sort of wading. That's how I feel. What did you eat? I had sweet and sour chicken, if you must know. It was quite nice. Do I look like I should be ill if I'm wearing this hoodie? Should I be like, soup? Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm just warm. I know, someone said I haven't, so I'm going to do it now, as it's our little tradition. One word, how are you feeling? Go. -10 points and death by exile if you say moist, crusty penis. Jade, Abigail, and Emily, death by exile. Admittedly, you said it before I explained it, so okay, Matt is feeling orgasmic. What, right at that second, you were typing as it happened. I hope you still enjoyed it. Sounds like you were distracting yourself from the moment. Jenna B is feeling fantastic. That's great. Anna is feeling crumbly. That doesn't... How, if a human felt crumbly, that doesn't sound very good. Or safe. Denny Z feels dead. Erica R is feeling gay. Technically, that means happy. Glad for you. Lily A is feeling awkward. Why? Is it because of me? Tyra, I think you're the first, or maybe the first person since my first live show to say that you're feeling supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So good for you. Nice Mary Poppins reference. Good one. Squidgy, sexual, so happy, fabulous, lubricated. I feel like a skittle. Okay, guys. Like 1 in 10 of you actually give me an emotion, and the rest of you are just like, spatula. I think Dan might read that out. Yeah, spatula. I'm going to go with that today. Thanks. Someone says they're having bacon rasher crisps. Gel. Sanji is feeling educated after a long day of education. This is what you need to reset your brain back to moronness. So did we like my last video? It's got like, I thought like, oh my god, my new video's been a fail, and then I remembered that no, I used to upload videos on Thursday, and I uploaded this one on a Saturday, so I need to give it another 3 days. You did like it, thank you, Alice and Nima. Someone said it was inspired. It was literally inspired. It was just basically a series of anecdotes that literally happened. Because it's kind of like oh, what's this video about? Public transport. But like, that video was basically 6 minutes of things that happened to me. Literally. They're not relatable stories. They were just like actual stories. Which isn't a good thing. Probably not. How is my escalator scar coming along? Almost healed. Can you just see it? It's like it's like that little red lump. It's going. It's going. They liked the Benedict Otterbatch face I added. Thank you. Yeah. Beverly wants more in that series. Yeah, it's a good thing, but I only do it when I have actual inspiration. You know what I mean? Because I could be like, what not to do on Facebook, blah blah blah, which is a bit, it's not very creative or interesting. So I feel like I only deserve to do the what not to do videos if I have a whole bunch of things that I'm kind of annoyed about ready to make a video about. So trust me, as and when things ruin my life, I can make videos about them. That's basically how my channel works. Someone said that they also fell up an escalator. I talked really fast in my last video. I know. I think I always talk fast. I get messages from people that are like, I'm Japanese and I tried to watch your videos and I can't understand them. Because even though you speak really good English, it's really fast. I suppose it gets you used to it though. Because it's kind of like French. When you learn French in school in English, every person finishes school like, I'm like a French pro now, and then you go to France, and people are like, that's easy. And you, what did you do? Excuse me? French people speak very fast. Not to generalize them, I'm just saying that I've been to France, and they speak very fast in French. Have you looked at the contest entries yet? Yeah, me and Phil are having a t-shirt/poster art contest, and we've like, oh my god, we've gotten like 1,500 emails, and we've looked through nearly all of them actually. So yeah, and there's been some extremely good ones. Please unprivate World's Fastest Coin Stacker. I would. A lot of people think that I privated that because of my hair. I actually privated it because that video used footage that was shot by Cadbury's for their Sports vs. Stripe campaign, and when the Olympics ended, their rights to do that thing ended. So they sent me a scary email that were like, we could sue you for like £1 billion. You should probably just private that video. And I was like, oh god, I don't have any money. Don't sue me, Cadbury's. And then everyone was like, we're bullying Dan because of his hair. And I'm like, no, I like it. Keep laughing at me. You do my English coursework for me. Phil and I. No, Julie O. Well, yes, you are right. It is Phil and I, not me and Phil. But I don't like saying X and I, because I think it sounds stupid. I struggle enough with people thinking that I talk well posh-like. So if I was to be like, my friend and I, they'd be like, whoa, check out the fucking queen over there. So, yeah, I'm going to say me and friend deliberately, because I prefer it. I can do what I want. Are your videos scripted? No, they used to be. and you can tell, like seriously, if you go back and watch like my first like 5 or so reasons why dance fails, you can tell they were scripted. Now what I do is, apart from the sketches, which I obviously can't just make up, I just write bullet points and then I just waffle for like 2 hours and then just edit it down. Which is why my videos take so long, because I'm like, okay, public transport, and then I speak for like an hour, and then I'm like, okay, how the crap can I make sense of this? So but back in the day, I was like, so today I would like to talk about this thing. Awkward jump cut. Hey, so that awkwardness when jump cut. Not very good. But we all have to start somewhere. I think that my videos are better when it's like I'm actually talking. So now I just waffle, basically. So much waffle. So much wrong with public transport. Yes, there is. Oh my god, turn around. What is it? Is it the plain white wall that I can see? Oh my god, it's Slender Man's shadow. Oh god, I'm gonna die. That's the light. Is there? Dan, Muse at the Emirates Stadium, are you going? I'm debating going, but it's probably going to be the same Muse gig that I just went to in the O2 Arena, but just bigger, and maybe less exciting, because when I saw them it was the first time they'd played the Second Law songs live. Someone said how much cooler can you get, Dan? I know! God, who needs A-list celebrities when you fall up escalators and then tell people on the internet that you fell up escalators? Dan Mail 4, said somebody. I closed my PO box like 2 years ago. A bit late there. What did you eat for breakfast? Toast. It's pretty much as boring as it gets. Come to Prague, said somebody. I'd love to go to Prague. Prague is one of those things that you can spontaneously do on the weekend. So I think I'd like to do that one day. I mean, there's lots of European cities that like you can fly to for like £10. So I'm like, bored in February, going to Berlin, BRB. Toast, you're exciting. Oh yeah, sorry, I had like diamond Cheerios made of cocaine that I inhaled out of the sacrificed corpse of an aardvark. There we go. They're more interesting than toast. That didn't happen though. I'll try to organise it for tomorrow. Don't know if they sell that in Budgeons though. Would you like a pet dinosaur? No. It's probably quite hard to do. I'm entertaining the idea of potentially... this isn't an internet promise, just so you all know. I might post my Vegas video on the Christmas week. I might not, and I probably won't. It's an idea, though. Are you going to see Twilight? I should see Twilight, because it's like the whole of pop culture. I need to see Twilight, so I'll do that when I do. Everyone else is doing it. Come to Cornwall. Yeah, I'll just drive there now. 7 hours. There's a big twist, is there? Spoilers. I bet it's going to be really dramatic. Did you Skyfall? Not yet. Tits. I've been meaning to see it with a bunch of friends, and they're like, lazy bums. Should just go do it. It's quite funny. Me and a couple internet friends are gonna have a Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday. Is Thursday like actual Thanksgiving Day? I don't know. Has my friend just designated Thursday as the day? Is Thursday Thanksgiving? I have no idea. Lol friends, what friends? I said internet friends. It is. Well, me and some internet friends are gonna have Thanksgiving dinner at our house, which is quite funny. So we're gonna cook Thanksgiving food and we're gonna watch like some crappy American film about football and build a cornucopia. It's probably gonna be quite funny. I could vlog the day. Might be quite interesting. So before Phil does a proper day in the life of Dan and Phil, I could just have a, hey, what the hell, I'm recreating Thanksgiving in the middle of London. Does anyone call you DJ? No, even though technically I am DJ Howell. Will you be on Stickade? Probably. Probably. You're being like a total traitor by doing that. I thought Independence Day was like the, fuck you, British people. Or is that Thanksgiving? What's the diff? I don't know. Am I being a traitor? What's the point of Thanksgiving? Is it a religious thing, or is it a we're no longer being enslaved by the Victorian English people? Which is it? It's both. OMG. You have two holidays dedicated to how much you hate British people. Probably. About American Indians. Said Inshallah. Well, you know, as I've discussed in previous videos, I am highly attracted to Native Americans. So, you know, my pledge to them will be to eat loads of pork. In tribute to how sexy I think they are. My god, YouTube. My life. Quite. Eat it till you get fat, then you got it. Is that the point? Okay, I'll do that. Awkward, said Jasmine. Thanks. Would you ever eat a llama? I don't like the idea of that. I feel like my relation with llamas on the internet is too extreme. It'd feel a bit weird. Like I'm going to be on an interview on a newspaper's website, and one of this is like a proper newspaper, and one of the questions this newspaper emailed me was, "What would you do if you bumped into Delia Smith in a supermarket?" And I'm like, are the mainstream aware? I thought it was just like the underground members of my of my followers, like only like 5 people. They might get the Delia Smith joke. Apparently, maybe I need to turn it down before I get sued or something. What kind of music do you like? All music. I like Kesha as much as I like Beethoven, as much as I like Yumi at 6, as much as I like Kanye West, as much as I like Dimmu Borgir. According to Spotify, which is full of shit, as I tell you every day. Let's go see. It's probably going to say Britney Spears or something. My top artist is Alt J. That makes sense. Followed by Frank Ocean, then Kesha. I think I listened to her song once or something. Then Susan Boyle. What? Maybe I listened to I Dreamed a Dream. All you have to do is listen to something once and it says it's your favourite. But for that, Ludacris. When have I ever listened to Ludacris? Muse and apparently One Direction. There we go. And D'Antwoord at the bottom. D'Antwoord. Can you speak a little French for us? Eh oui. Les vacances dernières, nous sommes allés en Afrique avec ma famille. Et how do you say like we all went to something? I can't forget. To something aller au safari. Et j'ai pris les photos superbes dans le lion. C'est mignon. What would you have to do if Delia found out? Probably kill myself. Hide, delete my internet, run away, hire lawyers. Probably wouldn't. If I ever met Delia Smith, I'd just say, "Hi, nice brownies, nice pancakes, nice pancakes. They got me like 200,000 views. It was really nice of you to make that recipe. Thanks. Thank you, David, for proposing to me. There we go. Thank you." Say anything in German. Das Kamera ist kaputt. Du hast meinen Taschenrechner. Say something in Spanish. Not a full sentence. I know several words. Maybe I should like get a Rosetta Stone thing and learn some Spanish. I feel like I should. I feel like I can't understand half of Dexter unless I learn Spanish. I feel like the two languages you need to learn are Spanish and Chinese, and then that's like half of the world's population covered. If you're investing in the future, you learn Spanish and Chinese. Although I'd like to learn either Japanese or Korean. I can't make my mind up because I watch anime and I watch Japanese vloggers and I think about everything to do with Japan and I think, I want to learn Japanese. But then I watch K-pop videos and I'm like, I want to learn Korean because they're gamers and they're cool and they're Korean. But then Japan. Guys, I know quite a few people studying Japanese. I had an American friend at uni and she was learning Japanese. Every time I went to see her, I'd be like, I'm bored on a Tuesday afternoon, want to hang out? And then she'd just be sat there. And she wasn't studying Japanese, like, she just used to learn Japanese in her free time with like massive textbooks, which is cool. Japanese is the hardest thing to learn. Japanese is easy to learn. Two things almost right next to each other in the chat. Dan, do you like cucumber? No, I freaking hate cucumber Cucumber is like one of the three things I can't eat whole tomatoes. I can have like roast tomatoes and ketchup and tomato soup and sun-dried tomatoes. Can't eat tomatoes. Can't eat really fishy fish or cucumbers. Don't know why. Like if I'm sign language as well. Yeah, that'd be cool. Like in like a duck pancake, cucumber's good. But I find the taste too intense. Maybe as I get older and my tongue stops working. You are so weird. Thank you, Helen. But then, I'm such an idiot. Okay, this might. I bet at least 500 people watching this right now are about to have their minds blown. I didn't know this until last week. Gherkins are pickled cucumbers. Obviously they are, moron. I didn't know. I love gherkins. Freaking jar of pickles. I'm like chomp chomp chomp. Getting a burger. I'm like, everyone else is like, no pickles please. And I'll be like, oh yeah, stuff them in my mouth. And my friend and I was like, oh yeah, I love pickles. And she was like, have a bit of cucumber. And I was like, screw you, I freaking hate cucumber. And then like 3 people in the room looked at me and they were like, Dan, have you been alive? You do know that what pickles are, right? And I was just like, half the chat right now are like, what? And then half the chat are like, duh. What did you think they're made from? Didn't know that? Mind fucked. You're an idiot for not knowing that. Slow clap. No wonder I don't like gherkins. Freaking. Are you stupid? What? Justine says, I'm laughing so hard at you. And then other people are just going, I had no idea. Okay, clearly this is a thing. Clearly half the world has no idea what the hell pickles are, what the hell gherkins are. That's so funny. I just never questioned it. I just thought that they were, it seems suddenly so stupid because it's not like there's some weird vegetable that exists that I think I watch a lot of MasterChef, okay? I think I'd be aware of most vegetables. So I don't know why I was like, what the fuck is a pickle? Yeah. Amy's not on fire. Says, holy crap. Kerry is saying, oh, Dan. Erin says, I've just learned brand new information. As Mariana says, how the hell did you not know that? Okay, clearly, our mission for the rest of the week, every time we freaking see someone, go to your family as soon as this is over, or if you're watching this with a friend, you need to be like, did you know that they are actually cucumbers? And just see if they explode. Pickle stand, pickles, gherkins. No, pickles aren't the same thing. Is gherkin the name for it universally? Is there like some strange... What level are you in Skyrim, said somebody. Not really. Did I say pickles? I didn't mean to. Like, I don't know what gherkins are. They're the green things that you get in... What the heck is a gherkin? Says Michelle. They're underdeveloped cucumbers. That makes them sound a bit like babies in a jar or something. In Italy, they're called the same. Francesca said, I hate pickles. People are saying pickles are pickles and... Okay, like frickin'... Are pickles and gherkins the same thing? I'm frickin' Wikipediaing this shit right now. Pickles. Okay. Pickling is the art of putting shit in a jar. However, cucumbers are the main example. What is a pickle then? Is it just a type of thing? Is pickling just a process, or is it a slung? Is it like, do people just refer to it? Like gherkins are pickled cucumbers? Everyone, I mean, I had a whole, a brain full of things to talk about in this live show, but clearly we're onto something here. Everyone in the chat's just like, I am learning so much. Gherkin is a type of pickle. Yeah, gherkins are just pickled cucumbers. There we go. That's the end of this fucking conversation. We've decided that now. Why are we having this conversation, Shed Dignity? I don't know. How did we get here? I was talking about Thanksgiving and exiling people for saying moist. It's a process. You can pickle a lot of things. I know, yeah. Pickled onions and cheese. 6. It's a personal fave. Pickled babies. Do they do that when they put like specimens in jars? Are they just pickled, or is that a different liquid? Is it preservative? These are the questions that we need to discuss right now. Pickled placenta. Thank you to everybody who just typed that into the chat. Great. A pickle. Well, no, then it'll just become a more intense pickle. You spoon. What are you doing for New Year's? I don't know. Either rotting in loneliness or going to someone's house to drink too much and then decide that I'm never drinking again, as is the tradition. I've decided that red wine is what results in a hangover, so I'm going to stop doing that. Stop accidentally mixing spirits as well, that's another thing. Do Chavdan. I'm not Shane Dawson, I can't just turn on Shanae. Red wine is disgusting. As you get older, you may find an appreciation for red wine, or you might still think it's disgusting. Who knows? I remember when I was like a young teenager and a kid, when my parents were drinking red wine, I'd have a sip and I'd be like, bath.com, you freaks, get out. And now I'm like, I'm sad, so I'm going to drink some red wine by myself. I don't actually do that. I've done that once, but not in a depressing way, just in a, I can because I fucking want to. Jack and Coke, said somebody. Jack and Coke is what I always order when I go to a bar in London and then instantly regret it because it costs like freaking £6.50. That's like $10 for like a shitey drink. Because I'm like, okay, time is money, double JD and Coke please, let's get this ball rolling. The best thing ever. I'm a bad example talking about alcohol. There's a club in Manchester that when I was a student for that 1 year, that crazy fresher year, they did Jaeger bombs. Do you know what a Jaeger bomb is? If you don't know, there's a spirit called Jägermeister, which arguably tastes freaking horrific by itself. But when you mix it with Red Bull, it's okay. So what people do is they put a shot of it in a little thing, and they drop the shot glass in a glass, so it's like Inception, drink here, and then you drink it. But people, because this was like this skanky student place, they used to have the, you know, just like big plastic cups. They used to just pour it into a plastic cup. So imagine this is a cup. You'd only get this much of your super alcoholic drink in the cup. So what students used to do, because, you know, first year students are freaking skanky people, you used to buy 3 because they were £1 each, which is just asking for hospitalization, and pour all 3 into a cup. So then you just have a pint of a kind of cocktail, basically. Oh, being a student. I feel like that 1 year probably took like 2 months of my life. Because everyone, you know, well, no, I was a really shitty YouTuber then. I was making a video like, and until pretty much like September this year, I made a video like once a month. So between that, I was just not doing law homework, playing Final Fantasy, and going out with student friends. Productive year, especially considering I ended up just dropping. Not like I could have done that at the time though, with 3 subscribers. Not a good move. Don't recommend that. What's your favourite Final Fantasy? 7. It's the best video game of all time. Fact! No, that's my opinion, but it is a fact. Margarita blog, lol. Yeah, that was funny. That was more of like a joke that went on. Goodbye, Hannah, who has to go for like a week, and then I was like, fuck this, it's not as funny. Are you going to make another video with Jack and Finn? Who knows? Who knows what's possible? No, Final Fantasy X is the best. Get the fuck out! If you think Final Fantasy X... Okay, depends why you think Final Fantasy X is the best. If it was your, like, nostalgic first Final Fantasy you enjoyed, then that's good. If not, then that's okay. Sing the llama song. I've done that many times. Kingdom Hearts, isn't there? Is that part of the, like, main story? A video with Tyler Oakley. Yeah, I feel like I should have when he came to England, but I'd have just been part of the Tyler Oakley collab train that he was doing at the moment. Llamas with hats. I have a Llamas with hats t-shirt. Don't know where that F it is, because my clothes are all in it. Whenever I make a video, it's like, sorry, I have to play 10 characters, clothes pile. I'm just so organised. Do you know Bertie? Yes. Cool. He gets the Dan stamp of approval. Is Phil around by chance? Can you not ignore... Yes, he's doing Phil things. Life. Still have my PS2. I have like a PS2 on my PS3 balanced, which doesn't work. They have Mexican food in London. Is it fake? What's fake Mexican food? There's a Mexican just down the road from my apartment. Well, it's kind of a house. Is it an apartment? I guess it's an apartment. That's freaking awesome. Everyone loves Mexican food. Talking an Irish accent? No, that's it. I can't. If I could practice it for an hour and then say 2 words, I would. You said that thing. You said that Phil was doing Phil things as Phil life last time. Recycling. No, you don't get it. It's become a thing. It's, you know, like literally in Delia Smith, it's become a thing. It's the thing that I say when people ask. God. What are Phil things? Freaking looking at weasel porn, who knows? Crazy bitch. What YouTubers are you having Thanksgiving with? Mine and Phil's good YouTube friend, Bryony, who neither of us are dating because she has a boyfriend. Serious identity. She's basically going out with Batman. Phil's mum, yeah, that's the YouTuber, the other YouTuber that's coming. Earlier, I have to sleep now. Where are you living? If you're in Europe, then that's okay. Do you get your eyebrows done? No. I've been saying that a lot. You girls with your eyebrow tweezers. I'd rather not subject myself to horrific torture. You say literally a lot, but I love it, so continue. There's a reason behind my love of the word literally, and it's basically to do with my sense of humor. My sense of humor is very influenced by like the extremes of the situation. So I find things funny if they're like more ridiculous than reality, which is why literally is one of my favorite things to say, because I say it is literally this when it's not. So it's like, if you know, I'll be like, it was literally like this happened, and it's literally, Dan, that didn't happen, but the reason I find it funny is stupid. Hyperbole. I'm just a fiend for it. We get you, Dan. Okay, Laura S. What's your PSN name? I don't play. If I was to play online games, I'd play it on the frickin' Xbox. I wouldn't use PSN. Jesus Christ. I have the liberty of living with a geeky flatmate, and we both have jobs. So owning all 3 consoles, I'm a hyperbolist. Good one, Julia. Yeah, I can go with that. I'm not a fanboy of Nintendo, PlayStation, or Xbox because I own all of them. So I can say that there's good and bad things with all of them. I don't even know if I want a Wii U. It's just the same games and a freaking iPad. I own the oldest Xbox. So do I, Haley. And I got it for Christmas. My grandma got it for me, and I was like, what the hell is happening? And it was like this. It was like a freaking lawnmower. It was like a green... Are you rich or something? No, they've been out for like 8 years. We've had a lot of time to get the money to buy them. I think I got an Xbox with my dad, and it was my birthday, which was an excuse. And then Phil got the Wii by himself. And then I actually won the PS3 in a fucking competition on Tango's Facebook page. Just so you know. Just so you know, so that's a bit jammy. Not that we all win PS3s, but I'm a jammy bastard, aren't I? I'd pickle you, said Maria. Thanks! That's great, I'd love to be put in a jar and made less disgusting than cucumbers. Would I improve if I was pickled, going by the example of cucumbers? Win anything, I know, it was quite funny. Wow, you look disgusting, said somebody. It's not my face, it's the Mac screen. Look, if I turn it down and then turn it up, it's because there's a massive, the brightest light in the world. But thanks for saying I look disgusting, you lovely person in the chat. Get a lamp and shine it in my face. I know it's sorted out. Such a lad, Dan, thanks. Answer some VU questions, probably should. You're so laggy. It's probably your internet. Tattoos or piercings? I think you look great, Dan. Oh, well, thanks, Victoria. I won a wheel alignment, said Jesse. That must have been the best day of your life. Placebo, said somebody. The drug or the band? After he fell off the chair last time, oh yeah, I'm still emotionally recovering from my last VU session. Jesus. Jesus on a popsicle. Someone posted on my Facebook page saying, Dan, I like your videos, but please stop insulting the Lord. And I'm like, God, I'm not that bad. Am I? Am I really offensive? I don't mean to be. It was never the way I planned. Not my intention. Dan, goodbye, Eloise. How's you? You should be here. In my red university hoodie. I'd be really stealthy, wouldn't I? In my bright red hoodie. We don't care about the fundamentalists anyway. Thanks. Literally, thank you. Literally. Everyone says it. Congratulations, you won Ugandan dollars. I got one of those emails today. Oh my god, I'm showing my underwear. I'm such a prostitute. Considering, okay guys, I need your opinions here. I'm considering buying a cowhide rug. Opinions? Yes, no, because I've discussed this before, but it's back in stock, and I'm going through the same conundrum. It's really cool. It's not just a cowhide. It's not just black and white. They've spray painted it disco ball silver. Freaking it. Okay, I'd link you to it, but yeah, people are saying no, gross, delightfully tacky. Yes, yes. It looks like a disco ball. If a cow, I'd like it if they could just spray paint a cow that color and it could be alive. Then I'd keep it as a pet. Is it? I just find, is it a bit weird? Just because it's kind of like a split cow. You know what I mean? Imagine if in a horror movie someone's like just flayed a human and just stretched their skin open. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So it's a bit weird to consider that they've just kind of peeled a cow and then just displayed it. It's a bit weird. It sounded gross until you mentioned it was silver. I don't know. I'm talking about a rug, Kelly. I bet there's some vegans in this chat that are just like, Dan, no. I haven't got it yet. And if I do, I won't tell you. Where do you get your earring? From Top Man. Sophie D just typed the letter P into the chat, and now she can't type another thing into the chat for 10 minutes. That's great. Wear it as a cape. Fucking best idea ever. I'm disco carnivore. I eat all the meat while looking freaking fabulous. Sounds like a pretty good superhero if you ask me. What would my superpower be though? I mean that would be my costume would be a silver cowhide draped over my shoulders. Be my superpower. The ability to just shoot cows out of my wrist like Spider-Man. That would be good. Imagine would that be good? How would that work? Where would the fucking cow come from? How epic would that be though? Screw Spider-Man. If someone could just, if there was like a portal to a dimension filled with cows, and you just had to go like that, and like a fully sized adult male cow just came flying out of your hand. Who would win against that guy? No one. Magneto. Oh yeah. Oh great. Metal. That's good. I'm firing cows at you, motherfucker. Yeah, that's that would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? That's a bull, said somebody. Thank you for clarifying that. I do know. Are you going to play Assassin's Creed 3? I don't know. I kind of got bogged down in all the crappy games. Revelations, Brotherhood. I'm only interested in the future storyline of the guy in Assassin's Creed. If they could just like put those all together and I watched them in a YouTube video, I wouldn't have to buy it. What's London like? It's really cool. Do more Deadly Sins videos. Could do. Could indeed. Which one would you want me to do next that isn't Lust? Have you and Phil finished watching Full Metal Alchemist yet? No, but we're on the final bunch. Red Dead Redemption is my fave. Excellent game. Do the rest of it shirtless. No, Stephanie. I'm not a prostitute. You're here to talk to me because you like my mouth words, not just view my flesh. When did the Radio 1 show begin? January, unless something goes horribly wrong. The Jigglypuff song. I Dreamed a Dream. Halo 4, oh my god, I need to get it. I'm so behind. The Halo games are such a massive part of my gaming childhood. My mum said you sound posh. Tell your mum she doesn't know what posh means. She actually means well-spoken or articulate. What animes have you seen? Quite a few in my life. What Radio 1 show? Said Helena. Me and Phil are going to be full-time Radio 1 DJs starting the new year. We're going to have we're doing the request show where people ring in and ask for their songs. And it's going to be on Sundays. Type without looking at the keyboard. Obviously, I spend probably about 10 hours a day on the internet. Say aluminium. There you go, Ali G. I hope it made your life. Do the sexy hip dance. No, I'm not a frickin' stripper. For your pleasure, internet. Ever seen Soul Eater? No, but I've heard good things. Where is my fringe gap? You can tell it got drizzled on outside today. It's by Piccadilly Circus, and then it started raining, and I was like, not wearing a coat. End my life. Edward Gallick's watch. I could probably get that on Etsy. I should get on that shit. Did I miss anything? Nothing. Fuck. Did you miss anything? Samantha, did you know that gherkins are pickled cucumbers? There you go. Your mind is blown. That's all you missed. That's basically all you've missed. Should leave your hair curly more often. Should I? Well, if I say that, all the people that want me to will just go, yes! And give me a false impression. Even if they don't. I've never played League of Legends. I don't know. I'm aware that a lot of people do, but I've played a lot of proper MMOs and proper RTSs, so I don't know if I'd like it. Have you ever been so hungry you'd eat an earthworm? No. I'd turn gay for you. Placenta, said Jacob. Thank you for that. Favorite Harry Potter character? Luna. Probs. Have you played Diablo 3? No. I was going to, but then every time I went on the internet, people were just moaning about it. And they were like, "Oh shit!" because of a million reasons. And I was like, "Oh, I thought it was supposed to be good." Why do you have a credit card with you? It's actually a VIP lounge pass to Caesar's Palace that I accidentally stole from Las Vegas, which is for some reason bad. By llama before. That sounds freaking terrifying. I nearly cried once after being chased by geese. So I can't imagine how. Because llamas are pretty freaking big, aren't they? I mean, it's not like they're small animals. If a llama wanted to kill you, it might be able to. They can probably run faster than you. But seriously, geese, what's up with them? Most evil creatures in the world. I mean, swans, they're pissed off, but they deserve to because they're so, they're freaking sexy. Swans are. That's why you go near them and they're like. But what's up with geese? Why do they just swarm children and eat them, and rip them to pieces? How did you piss off the gaggle of geese? I didn't do anything. I think I was throwing bread to them, and then they just turned on me. I don't think I did anything to them. I just think they have this kind of psychic link, and then their pack mentality. They were like, "We need to kill this man," and I was like, "Oh God, no!" Are you afraid of geese now? Everyone should be afraid of geese. Everyone. You gave them bad vibes. I was sassing them in my mind. Such a cute boyfriend. Thank you. I'd like to think so. What's your favourite place you've ever visited? That's a big question. New Zealand sounds pretty cool. That's just a random example. I thought you said geeks. Oh, just a gaggle of nerds. They all just attacked me. I was feeding them by throwing bread at this bunch of dorks, and then all of a sudden they just attacked me, and I was like, what's your problem, man? That would have been a more entertaining anecdote. The time that Dan pissed off a horde of geeks, and they ripped him to shreds. I am a geek, so that wouldn't really work, would it? Boring you right now. Like one of your French girls. I hope so. I'm peeing myself, said Evelyn. That's not good. Yeah, go to the toilet. You don't have to stay here. Have you ever had a tomato milkshake? No, that sounds disgusting. Tomato. Because I've already established that tomato is one of the few things that I don't like. Nice boxes, you skank. Thank you. Okay, Dan, I've been attacked by chickens. I've been attacked by chickens. Chickens are almost more violent, aren't they? Let's talk about violent animals. No, let's not do that. I like that the wine bottle that is pretty much empty is still on my piano after filming my internet support group video. That's how often I tidy my bedroom. Placenta cakes. Thank you, Sam B, for typing that into the chat. Marie got her hand bitten by a horse. Did it break? How can you get... Horses have large mouths, if we're going to go there. What does Harry Styles smell like? I didn't get close enough. If I ever do, I'll try to get really close to him and sniff him just for you. And then I'll... So you play the piano, said Sophie B. Technically, but I only... it's like I have a memory stick that's got like 10 megabytes on it. I can only remember like 5 songs at a time. So, for example, I used to know how to play like every Muse song, a bunch of Evanescence songs. I used to know how to play Intermission by Panic at the Disco. But then it's like every time I learn a new song, something just gets wiped out from the past. IDKY. They got thrown off a horse. Freaky. Don't trust them horses. Dan, have you played Final Fantasy 13 Part 2 yet? It's amazing, and they're remaking Final Fantasy... Final Fantasy 13-2 was an aberration of a game, okay? I played it for freaking 80 hours. I got whatever they were called, all of the freaking fragments, which is like, why the fuck am I playing this game if I don't think it's good? The fighting of Final Fantasy 13-2 was good. The story and the characters and the soundtrack were a disgrace to the name of Final Fantasy. But that's no one's fault other than the fact that everyone that worked on Final Fantasies 1 through 10 has now left. So there will never be another good soundtrack. Depending on what you like. How about Psyduck? Psyduck's cool. Are you a brony? No. Maybe I should start watching My Little Pony after I've caught up with Adventure Time. What about Final Fantasy IX? All the thumbs up. I want to show you my Supernote trophy. Get a quiff, please. Would you prefer me if I had a quiff? If I didn't have the silly... What would you describe my... We are the male in England right now. Look at my haircut. I've like shaved the sides of my head, and now I'm like this, and I look like Nick Grimshaw, and I look like Zayn, and I look... No. I could. I prefer looking like a lead singer of a K-pop band until it grows out too much. They're all copying Jedward. Jedwards were the trendsetters. They were the pioneers of the quiff, weren't they? That's how I feel right now, inside. Just thought I'd let you know. It's the corridor. Inception! 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 Oh my fucking god, we're in a corridor. Okay, enough of that. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Are you still sick?
I am quite sick.
Phil, how did you get sick?
I don't know.
Phil got sneezed on by a peasant, probably.
Yeah.
And now he's got dog AIDS, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
going...
have dog AIDS.
You do. You had sex with the dog. That's what happened.
I didn't have sex with the dog.
Phil had sex with the dog.
No. Everyone on the tube is disgusting.
And now you're sick,
Enough
so
about that.
I'm not going to go near you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. I can still talk. I'm trying to save my voice.
Cause why, Phil?
Because we're interviewing Ollie Murs tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
So I don't want to be like, hello.
Are there any Ollie Murs fans in the chat? Move your laptop, bro. Hi.
Hi. I was just also judging the T-shirt contest. Well, I was making a shortlist. There's over
They're
1,000.
very good, aren't
They're
they?
very good. There's over 1,000 entries.
Do you want to see our Supernote trophy, guys?
Well, yours, not mine.
No. Not you,
What?
Mr. Didn't make a Supernote video
I
for
was
my
in
team.
your. I was in your Supernote
That
video.
does not count. Anyway, not Phil's. Let's have a look at our Supernote trophy, in brackets, not Phil's.
Yay.
The Iron Lungs. It's arguably really cool or freaking hideous, depending on how
I
you look
like
at
it.
It's either, what the hell is that? That's ugly. Or, whoa, that's cool. Yeah, Iron Lungs.
It
You
looks
can
like
see,
it came from All Saints, where Dan shops.
yeah, did Weezy Waiter win
Yes.
both years in a row?
I don't know who won.
Who won 2008?
I know Easy Waiter won one of the years.
Who
but I
won
don't know.
2008 Supernote? Who even knows?
Who knows?
Anyway, I'm supposed to sign the back. Signature of Wheezy Waiter,
Real.
Team Beard.
Was that backwards? You're backwards again.
Am I?
Yeah, look at your university. Backwards.
Is there an option to
We
not?
can't flip it now. It's too late.
Too late now! Soz.
Hi, Alicia C.
Jenga is still on the table from the last time we played it then.
Yes. Sorry, coughing. Yes, Jenga is on the table. Maybe we should play Jenga.
Good, that would be quite epic.
It
That
doesn't, it
that'll
doesn't
be an
involve
ex-
me speaking.
an explosive end to the live show that doesn't
Yes.
result in Phil giving Ollie money. Favourite tongue twister? Unique New York. Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Red leather, yellow leather's harder.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Peter
Leather.
Piper. I can do the Peter Piper one,
Pepper.
but I can do the whole thing. You ready?
Go on then, Mr. I Shouldn't Talk.
I did this on stage in front of about 20 people
Whoa!
at primary school.
I mean, there's only 11,000 people watching in primary school. That's,
sorry. This is a bit of a step
this
up.
was a bad idea. I haven't been in the same room as you for like a week.
Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. The peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked?
Congrats.
You're welcome.
Say decahexaflagon.
Decahexaflagon.
Decahexaflexicum.
Okay, I can't...
Decahexaflexicum.
Sorry for doing my hair.
It's a very good video.
Something done today.
Hexaflagon.
Hexaflagon. I can't talk anymore because I don't want to ruin my voice.
I want to know who that girl is. Because I feel like I'd want to marry her.
V Heart.
Yeah.
Everyone tell V Heart that Dan wants to marry her.
Yeah, don't do that. No, that's that's not the way
Don't do
to
that.
meet your future knife. I got
Your future knife.
my future knife. I got my internet followers to spam her on Twitter, and then we totally started dating.
Is
Yeah,
she completely anonymous? Does no one know what she is?
I have no idea. Maybe I should investigate her. That sounds really creepy. I'm not going to investigate her.
Investigate her.
Can you say Foxy Hexaflipication? I would if I could read it.
Sydney says, say Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch.
Irish wristwatch. Catherine loves V Heart. Roni says Phil is bacteria.
You are you are bacteria.
I am.
You're like the amoebas from the Powerpuff Girls. Sing.
I can't sing. I can't.
Week.
No.
The saddest day ever.
I'll just use sign
You
language.
two should go on a camping trip. I'm up for camping.
I hate camping.
Because I'm a manly man who likes to wrestle bears and confront the wilderness. You'd rather die than go
No,
camping.
one of the things that I hate is camping. I like...
No hair straighteners.
No, it's not the hair straighteners.
Okay.
It's just, do you know when you wake up in the morning and you're like... "Ugh,
Yeah, that
I
skanky
feel
feeling when you wake up in a
disgusting."
tent and you're just like, kill me.
And for something, it's like really hot at night, but then you wake up freezing, and then there's no shower.
Did
and
you
you're
ever go
really
to a music
sticky.
festival camping?
No.
No. Have you just gone like
I never
wilderness
camped.
camping?
I just go to music festivals in the day because I don't like camping.
I shared a tent with my girlfriend once at Reading, and what we did, best idea ever, is I don't have a girlfriend now. This was like 4 years ago, before you all flip your shit. We went to Primark. Have I told you this?
No.
We went to Primark and we bought loads of cushions and blankets and stuff. But the thing is, they all cost like £1.
Yeah.
So we spent like 20 quid on cushions.
Yes.
And then our tent was like a freaking castle of cushions. And everyone else was dying and sleeping on rocks. And I
You
was
were
just
just
like,
like,
come to the freaking bouncy castle
Cushion
of fun.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I recommend that. Go to whatever the cheapest shop you know is and just buy a crap ton of duvets for like £1 and sleep like a king.
Chris M just said I look like jelly.
You look like jelly.
That's my jelly.
I always carry a hexaflexagon at all times, said George.
Yes.
You never know when you might need it. Do you play Call of Duty? Not regularly.
Sometimes.
Are you going to Reading next year? Depends on the lineup.
Everyone's saying touchdown's neck again. It
Hey.
only works if you can't see you telling me.
Yeah, if there's if I
need
can
to think of some secret code.
see it coming, then it won't really work.
Then I'll do it.
You should make. Maybe.
I like Nana Kitty.
We're big Nana Kitty.
Starbucks with them.
We did.
It's a good time.
Just Dance 4? Just Dance 4?
3.
Oh no, we've got Dance Central, because we're classy bitches that have a Connect.
Is Just Dance the one where you just shake the Wii?
Yeah, you probably don't have to do any actual dancing if you just sat on the sofa and went like that. 100%! Phil, have you had a haircut?
I have.
How astute.
I have ears, look.
This is not a good example. Freaking
No.
webcam on you now, that's not going to help you.
I haven't straightened it or anything either. And it's been rained on.
We did get drizzled on, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which is why we look like tramps.
You always look like
Did Phil know the gherkin fact? Yeah. Turns out freaking nobody knows that gherkins
Oh.
are just pickled cucumbers.
It's a secret.
It's not
that
just
everyone
me.
should know.
Yeah, I know.
It's one of those government things that they tell you not to tell everyone.
Okay, so as the explosive,
Yes.
shall we have an interdimensionally epic game of Jenga?
Jengoff.
Jengoff. Let's have a Jengoff.
Music.
What is a gherkin? Says Nicole. How do you not know what
It's a gherkin.
it's
and
a pickled
pickle.
cucumber.
Is a gherkin and a pickle the same?
We went over this. A lot of people had a go at me because pickling is the process, but people do call gherkins pickles.
They do.
Because it's the most common form of it.
Dramatic music.
Over Rona.
Over Rona. It's like the X Factor theme.
Oh, you know, it'll just... Does it go, oh, oh, like the X Factor as well? You know, the drum and bassy bit.
Don't worry, it's going to be good.
This is so ominous. It's like I'm going to turn around and there'll just be like a naked fat woman,
There is.
like Jabba the Hutt, just rubbing her massive boobs. Hi!
Get the bottom of it, sure.
There we go, there we go. Okay.
I'm
Are
going
you
to go
ready for
first.
this?
I'm going to go first because I might die in the night.
Okay, I'm going to feel tempted to do it in time with the music, so I just need to almost like not listen to the music.
It's already really wobbly.
LOL.com. Right.
Oh yeah, place your bets now.
Oh, yeah, place your bets now.
There are great prizes on offer.
There's nothing, you cannot go back on this. You need to type, well, don't type it into the chat, because it doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything. Fucking tweet or tumble it, and then don't delete that shit, because then everyone can go back and judge you when you're right or wrong.
Yeah. Great prizes on the line, guys.
We've got some fantastic things.
How is it so wobbly already? Is this like ultimate Jenga? No, slightly.
This is going to be over in like 10 seconds. This is the least stable Jenga tower.
Do you think any other people in the world are playing Jenga while listening to this song right now?
While listening to this, no.
I bet like one person in Taiwan is.
In Sierra Leone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was easy.
This F this game of Jenga, seriously guys, this is just, it's got off to a bad start.
I feel like I'm gonna win. I don't know why. Is that false confidence? I feel like you're gonna lose, Dan. I feel like you're gonna shake. I feel like you're gonna knock it over by accident.
Shut your clam.
Wouldn't it be awful if you just started
Clam
to shake?
does not mean mouth.
It does not. Pull it out.
Shut it. Phil, stop it. Do you want to stop with the innuendos?
I'm not. What are you doing?
Of my... Fuck
The music's
my fucking life.
The music's about to get epic. I can feel it.
Enjoy. You bitch. You absolute spoon bender.
You're a spoon bender. Is that a job? There must be someone who has got to like bend the spoons.
If there's like a professional psychic, then they must have like an assistant who fakes their performances.
Yeah, they are the spoon.
I'm gonna crap myself. There should be a warning. Okay. You got that's so high up.
You're allowed to take it from
That
anywhere.
achieved
The top
nothing.
three. Top three. Wobbling so much. Edge of their seats.
The bottom.
Oh yeah!
You did not just do that.
I did. Oh no. This is a bad idea, Dan. Ah! What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
put
can't-
that
you
one
can't put it
back. I haven't removed it.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That one's easy.
So you just destroyed the tower's flexibility and then put it back.
Yes, basically.
They're all applauding.
They were applauding my ninja move there, which was to remove the bottom and then decide that was a bad idea.
There you go.
This is...
It's getting high. So intense, says Zara. It is. Let's pick up. That was loud.
It wobbled so much.
Merlin just said, "I'm gonna win." I'm gonna win. As Muse would say.
So, how much applause is this person getting?
It was pretty epic, to be fair.
Is it the violin guy?
No, it's all the whole orchestra.
But is it... Okay. I was wondering what YouTube video you were playing.
The whole orchestra. Your mum's orchestra.
Philharmonic. Phil's Mamahonic.
Delia thinks I'm gonna win.
We'll see. Philharmonic Orchestra.
Haha. It's
Oh,
all
Phil,
hinged there.
That's crucially wobbly.
That's the one. I found the one.
Screw you. Oh.
We don't even have music now. It's that tense.
This is the silent bit of the film where there's no music needed.
Just a heartbeat. Boom, boom. Don't need no damn heartbeat. Maybe. Oh god. Wait.
Let go. You shouldn't be allowed to correct it with your hand.
I am allowed to do what I want.
Fuck. Oh my fudge.
No.
This is potentially...
This is ridiculous.
This is potentially the most physics-defying game of Jenga I've ever played. There's going to be more built up properly on top than the bottom soon.
Okay. Maybe it'll just go on forever, and we'll break a world record by mistake.
Yes, because you can take the bottom one out, can't you?
Yep.
Ultimate Galactic Champion.
I'm sorry, everyone that voted for me.
So, would you like to unveil today's prizes? All those that said that I would win get a gilded yacht filled with a topless person of your gender and...
What, of their gender? Or the gender that they
the
want?
gender that they'd like.
Okay.
And a goat
And
that feeds them cranberries.
if you voted for me, your punishment is snow forever. It's not a bad thing, though.
But the torture of when it gets too much and you realise it will never stop.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Sorry
That's
for the
true.
forever snow.
So anyway, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yes.
Are you making shapes now?
I am making shapes.
Congrats. So yeah, that was cool. Okay, this hasn't just been a fun live show. This has been freaking enlightening. I'm glad that we've changed the world's views on cucumbers. That's your mission. But,
My shape guy.
shape died. But yes, Beans. If you haven't seen my new video yet, then you should go down there to click. Does this work?
What?
Clicking on the YouTube button, or
Yeah.
is there like a My YouTube button
It takes
there?
them to subscribe.
Somewhere there's a YouTube button. So if you haven't yet, you should go watch my new video,
What's my new
which is
video?
basically about me being sad about buses because I keep injuring myself. So thank you. If you want to see more of my live shows, because I know that I get new subscribers all the time, they probably have no idea what I'm on about. So if you are new to Dan, I do this every Tuesday, roughly around 9, unless I say otherwise. So if you sign in with Facebook and then press Be a Fan, it'll tell you when you can do when I do my live show things, because that'll be fun, and we can talk about cucumbers. So many people. Okay, thank you, Bree and Julie and Jamie and Emily.
I made a pyramid.
Stylish. And Natalie and Michelle. Oh my god, there's like a billion people. Okay, clearly I needed to say that. Thank you to everybody who clicks the Be a Fan button. I do this like every week or whatever. But yeah, I try to do them around 9. If I can't for whatever reason, I'll do it on a Tuesday. So if you follow me on Twitter or Facebook or Tumblr, there isn't a Tumblr button. How racist is that, right? So if you like my videos, if you Facebook, Twitter or Tumblr me, then I will keep you updated on my live shows. But yes, you should all go watch my last video, and there will be a new one on Friday, as I probably won't get period cramps this week, and if I do, then I need to see a doctor. But yes, have a wonderful Wednesday. Good luck at school and work and all the crappy things. But yeah, I'll see you next week. Oh yeah, and Phil has just made some like freaking Aztec temple or something like that.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah. So I hope you've had... I missed it, said Daisy. Who won?
Sorry.
There we go. Okay, cool. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye. Have a nice week until I see you next.
Bye.
Have fun.
Bye.
Ciao. Eat lots.
Bye.
Bye.